Hey folks, sorry. Before I start this video, I just want to say, video's kind of underexposed, not really. I tried my best. It's just I filmed this video when it was dark out. So the video's kind of dark. You can still see me and all that, so there's no worry there. I'm just letting you know that the video's darker than normal. The lighting isn't perfect, but I thought the ambiance was very good. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having an amazing day. Now, as of filming this video, about 8 hours-ish, give or take, Kodansha just had their panel at the AnimeNYC convention, and there were some amazing announcements. So if you're not caught up or don't really check, then this is the video for you. And also get hyped for a lot of amazing releases coming out in 2023. But before I start this video, according to YouTube, only 28% of you guys that watch these videos are subscribed. So if you like content like this and you'd like to see more, just double check to make sure you are subbed. Sometimes you think you are and you're not. Just double check for me. I would very much appreciate it. We're so close to 700 subs, about 30 subs away. Growth has been amazing. Thank you. I love you guys. Let's talk about some banging manga announcements. Now, some new, some old, some omnibuses, some deluxe editions, basically everything you could think of. This video is going to be about the Kodansha announcement today, along with the Yen Press announcements, I think yesterday or the day before, and along with Dark Horse, which has one announcement everyone's excited for. So first, from Kodansha, we're going to start with Kodansha. We have a Cells at Work omnibus. Basically, it's going to be an oversized 3-in-1. There's going to be 2 of them since there are 6 volumes in the regular Cells at Work series. I don't know if they're going to do it for Cells at Work Black. Cells at Work Kids, I think is what it is. I don't know, but this is definitely my chance to snag this series, and I will absolutely do that. This omnibus is what's probably going to put the nail in the coffin for me deciding to finally get this manga. So for fall of 2023, which is about a year from now, we will be getting these omnibuses. So I will be very, very, very happy when that does come around, and I will be very, very, very excited to read this manga. I have yet to even watch the anime. It sounds pretty hard to keep up, and I don't know a lot of body terminology bullshit. I can barely take care of my own body, let alone what the fuck it does. But yeah, next we have a delinquent manga, Windbreaker by Satoru Nii. It looks cool. I mean, Delinquents covers fire. Character looks pretty neat. He has black and white hair along with a blue and orange eye. Again, coming out in fall of 2023. It feels very surreal already being close to 2023. It feels like 2022 just happened. I keep saying that year after year after year. Every year feels so short. I'm very excited. I know literally nothing about this manga. I don't know the description, but it looks cool. The cover is definitely what has intrigued me, and people say it's good. I've heard people say it is good, so I am excited to see what this manga holds. I don't know if they're going to be regular Kodansha size or if they're going to be bigger or whatever. I'm guessing these bigger omnibuses, especially the Cells at Work one, I don't know if they're gonna be hardcovers. I don't know. It could be, it could not be. I have no idea. I doubt it's gonna be hardcovers, but yeah. And then we have the first box set announcement, and that is Blue Period. Blue Period is getting a box set. I don't know how many volumes are gonna be in it. Maybe 1 to 5, maybe 1 to 6, 1 to 7, whatever. I have no plans to pick this up. I'm not a huge Blue Period fan, but I know a lot of people are and have been wanting to get into this series. So, no release date yet for this box set. It's probably going to be sometime near end of 2023 if I were to guess. It could be earlier since the volumes are already out. They just need to design the box and then, you know, print it, make the special stuff for that box set, and then sell it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the box set looks like, at least. If it's cool, I might consider it. Who knows? You never know. But for now, I have no interest. I'm just excited to see the box art. Considering it's about painting, it better be a very good box set art. But yeah, that is the Blue Period box set. And then we have an announcement that came out of Left Wing. an announcement I don't think anyone expected. Vinland Saga will be getting premium collector's edition hardcovers, 3-in-1s. So I don't know if that means it's going to be volume 1, 2, and 3 in English, or if it's going to be the regular, you know, how I think there's like 2.5, 3 volumes in a, I think it's 2 volumes in a English regular hardcover. If it's gonna be what they're saying it's gonna be, it's probably gonna be about the size and weight of the Silent Voice collector's editions. And if you don't have those and you'd like to kind of see what they feel like and look like, the Berserk Deluxe editions are pretty much the same, except the leather feel isn't on it. It's a nice glossy feeling. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how fucking massive these editions are, because from a Silent Voice collector's edition, Kodansha also printed those. They were beautiful, and if they stick to that, it will be an amazing release. I mean, Vinland Saga has already been an amazing release. The hardcovers are really nice. I do own all the hardcovers, so I don't plan on picking up the deluxe editions, but I'm just excited to see what they look like, how big they are, how fucking heavy they are. And then we have a cooking manga. Yes, this video cannot go on without a fucking cooking manga. We have Witch Hat Atelier, a cooking spin-off. Kitchen of the Witch Hat. I mean, it's cooking. The second I heard cooking spin-off, I was sold. I love cooking manga. I feel like it's a very underappreciated kind of niche genre of manga that I think a lot of more people should get into. I know everyone's seen or read Food Wars, but there are still so many more amazing cooking manga out there that just people don't give the light of day to. Yakute Japan being probably the best example of that. But yeah, really excited. The cover looks really cool. I'm just excited for another cooking manga and add it to my collection. Again, it will be fall of 2023. No exact release date yet, but you never know. It might be October, it might be September, it might be November, who knows? You never know. October is very broad, and they want to keep it that way just in case they have to push, and so forth and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I'm so down for a cooking manga. And then we have My Lovesick Life as a 90s Otaku. Basically set in a 90s Japan, this girl who's a hardcore otaku is trying to hide said obsession from a boy she really likes that is a otaku hater. Yeah, he's a hater. He loves to dick ride hating. But it looks cool. I'm excited. Cool to see a manga set in the past instead of in the future. I know manga love to go with the futuristic vibe, but it's nice to go back to its roots and Japan's roots and looking at what Japan was like back in the 90s, or at least a broad aspect of what it was like back in the 90s. I'm definitely interested. The cover looks cool, looks cute. I'm very excited. I can tell the dude's a huge jock and a jackass, so we'll see how it goes, if I actually like him or not. But yeah, this looks cool. It looks interesting. I'm excited to see, because we don't really see that kind of premise often, and I think this manga might be the one for people that want that kind of manga, a old Japanese style manga. Then this will probably be the one, and I will definitely check it out. And then a manga that kind of surprised me, looks kind of weird, is Darwin's Jihen. It's apparently about animal rights terrorism thriller set in the USA about discrimination and ideological conflict revolving around a half chimpanzee, half human hybrid. Seems cool, seems very political, but I mean, I'm all down for a kind of alternate reality manga that has chimpanzee humans instead of just humans. I'm excited to see what kind of politics they add into it, or the kind of discrimination they make of said manga. It looks interesting. The cover's cool. My boy's dripped out. His toes really weird me the fuck out, because it's like hands on his feet. It looks really weird, but what can you do? It's a chimpanzee, right? And then the manga I am most excited for, my boy Boichi Origin, is getting printed. I am very excited. I've never heard of this manga before it was announced, and looking at some of the panels, oh, Boichi never disappoints. It looks phenomenal. I am so excited for these to be in the standard Kodansha size, which is above average size. I'm very excited. His art deserves to be on the big pieces of paper, and it just looks so good. I needed more Boichi in my life, and I am going to welcome this manga with open arms. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what the cover looks like. I don't really know the premise, but from a couple panels I've seen, dude pulls a sword out of his hand. So I'm guessing it's some sci-fi samurai, maybe? I have no idea. It looks interesting. I'm completely sold on the fact that it's by Boichi. That's all you needed to tell me. And then our second box set from Yen Press, we have the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun box set. It is volume 1 to volume 10, and this box set looks sick. This box set is so cool, and the way you open it is there's a flap on the side of it that opens, and then on the box art is 2 doors, and it kind of opens like you're opening the doors to show Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I think that is really well done. I think that is ingenious. I think that is super smart. I feel like whoever designed that deserves a raise, just because that's such a genius idea. And I think the bright red colors on said box set is beautiful. This might be the first box set I actually buy, because believe it or not, I've never bought a box set, and I'd never owned Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, so I think this might be my first box set. So I'm interested to see what it looks like in person and to see more of the box art. I think the red works really well with Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, considering how nice and vibrant the spines are. Like, they are beautiful. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what it's about. I've seen the anime, thought it was decent. I didn't think it was bad, but definitely could have been better. So we're just gonna have to see how the manga is. And then we have Appari Ranman from Yen Press, and it's gonna be in an omnibus. I have no idea what Yen Press omnibuses look like. I don't know if they're gonna be short and thick like Gantz. I don't think those are the best, but I also don't think they're bad. But you never know. I've never seen a Yen Press omnibus before, like I just said. And Appari Ranman is a manga I've always had my eye on for a little bit. I know there's an anime, and the character designs are so cool. So I'm excited to see what they look like in manga format. And the premise around this whole manga sounds very, very, very interesting. So yeah, I can't say much about it because I've never seen the anime, nor have I read the manga. So yeah, it looks decent. And then we have from Dark Horse, a manga I've never heard of, but a lot of people scream about ever since it got announced a couple days ago. And that is Innocent by Shinichi Sakamoto. Again, know nothing about it, just the fact that it's named Innocent. I have no idea. Looks cool. Character on the front, it's pretty neat. The art's pretty cool. I don't know if he's a fucking pirate or anything. I guess we're gonna have to find out if he's innocent or not, if Mance has committed crimes or not. We'll have to find out, but yeah, I know nothing about it. Let's move on. And then this isn't necessarily a new release. It's a reprint of a very popular anime, and that is Psycho Pass. The first 4 volumes are being reprinted as the 5th volume has literally just came out. I had no idea it even had a manga until I saw it at my local Indigo, because volume 5 literally just came out. I think I just said that. I might have, if so, I'm an idiot. I saw the first episode of the anime. I didn't think it was bad, but it just didn't really hit at the time, so I might go back to it, rewatch the first episode, see what's good. You never know, I might like it, I might dig it. But yeah, so for all you Psycho Pass fans out there, the manga is getting reprinted for y'all. I don't know how long it's been out of print for. I didn't even know it was out of print. I thought it was just hard to find. But yeah, a iffy series that does sound quite good to me is Bloody Sweet. I bet you none of y'all know this, so I'm just going to give a little description of the premise. So basically, girl stumbles upon a vampire who is sealed. She accidentally breaks said seal, and vampire immediately grows fond of her, not in a romantic sense, but in a you saved my life kind of sense. In a respect kind of sense, you know what I mean? So, and then he ends up basically following her around like a fucking puppy. Like your average Makima fan. And it does sound interesting, and it looks and sounds like a decent slice of life. So if the character chemistry is done right, I might actually really enjoy this series. but for now I know nothing about it. It sounds interesting. Basically, girl goes to school all the time, dude follows him, she gets picked on every once in a while, and and the vampire just spooks the shit out of him, and I'm guessing a lot of dilly-dallying is going to be done in this manga, and a lot of fucking around, which is something I'm all for in a slice of life. So I'm excited to see what this manga withholds. The cover looks cool. It reminds me of the Blue Lock covers, dude with a collar on. I mean, kind of weird, but it's also kind of cool. And then last but not least, we have Yamihara. No idea what this is. After reading, it's a horror mystery. I love horror mystery, or at least thriller mystery, which is kind of the same thing. I definitely had to check out this series, and it is definitely going to be on my radar in the future, because this cover looks really cool, and the description's really odd. It's really misleading, or it just doesn't sound constructed. So I'm excited to see what kind of mysteries are unfolded in this series, and the kind of horror that it brings on. I hope it's a good horror and not just visual horror and not jump scare horror. I want like a horrifying story. I want a good horror, because I've never read a good horror manga. I don't like Junji Ito's manga. I didn't think that it was all that scary. I just thought the art was cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Can't say much about some of the recent releases because I know nothing about them, but if there is a release out there that I missed that you guys are excited about, please let me know in the comments section. I love you guys. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, take care, love y'all.